I met a guy who had all the right accounts, the right asset classes, and even the right strategies when it comes to tax and investment planning. And that got him to a level 10 out of 10 confidence with his decision to retire. But the only problem was that 5 months into retirement, he felt like he made a huge mistake. He was planning his retirement and getting all his ducks in a row for years, and he was so excited to move on to this next phase of life. And the first month was fantastic. The next few months, he took some long overdue vacations with his wife. But then by month 5, he fell into stage 3 of retirement, which is a common stage that people fall into, which is like a letdown stage, or sometimes a stage of depression. And he couldn't help but wonder, is this really all there is? Now, as you know, there's great financial investments you can make, right? The top 5% of CFP professionals can help you make sure you're set up correctly so you can get that level 10 out of 10 confidence with retirement. But what most CFP professionals don't talk about is that non-financial investments that we need to make if we want to get to that 10 out of 10 level of happiness, joy, peace, and fulfillment. So I want to cover 6 investments you should make as you get closer to retirement, or if you're already retired. And I'm going to fly through these and give just a short explanation for each one, just to get you thinking about these, to make sure you're making these investments. And these probably are not the investments that you're thinking of, but they're just as important. And the last one might surprise you because it's something that a lot of people actually want to get away from. One of the reasons why they want to retire, but I'll share what that is too. And if I haven't met you yet, I'm Dave Zoller, and our team of advisors, we've been helping people for over a decade to retire. And we created this channel to share some of this, what the successful people have done to make retirement the best stage of life yet. And as we get into these 6 investments, if something comes to mind, either you've done these or are thinking about them or whatever comes to mind, please share it in the comments. A lot of people have said that the comments are really useful to read through as they're watching the video. So number 1, the first thing we want to invest in is experiences. Now, we've seen so many people early in retirement play it really conservatively with their expenses and what they spend on experiences, right? It's they hold back a little bit on how much they want to spend on vacations or unique experiences. But the people who realize that these are the go-go years and they've got the strength and they've got the energy to travel and enjoy vacations, I haven't heard one person get back from a vacation and regret it. Even this couple, a husband who really didn't want to go travel internationally, but his wife really did. The husband went along with it. They got back and they loved the experience. He loved the experience, and they're setting up another one shortly. So you never know what's going to happen, but experiences are worth investing in. The next thing to invest in is books and learning. Now, curiosity is the fountain of youth. And in retirement, we have to actively invest time and money into learning, into reading, and then into challenging our mind in order to keep that active and healthy brain. We've seen these studies of how brain health can deteriorate in retirement if we're not actively making progress and challenging ourselves. So that's very important. The next investment is we need to make an investment in exercise, right? Along with brain exercise, we need the body to be healthy too. So the return on investment for exercise, we know it, we've heard it. It's less physical pain as we get older. It's lowering the risk of dementia, and it's just a more independent lifestyle as we get older too. You know, it doesn't have to be pumping iron at the gym and lifting super heavy weights. Time spent walking daily and body weight exercises, that can do wonders for your body. The next investment is time spent on relationships. Because in retirement, we have to try harder versus when we were working to keep up important relationships. You know, we had the built-in social relationships through work, but now those are gone. So invest the money to travel to a friend or to treat a friend out to lunch or drinks or whatever it might be. And you know, studies have shown that both isolation and loneliness, they're not good for our brain health either. And that increases risk factors for dementia as well. So the next investment is investing more money on food. Because we know the inexpensive stuff at the grocery store is not always the healthiest stuff, but good food can really improve your mood and your mental clarity. So think about increasing the budget a little bit for healthier foods, and then think of it not as an expense, but as an investment in your body. And then the next investment is one that you thought you might have been saying goodbye to when you stopped working, but I suggest that you actually invest in this in retirement, and that is hard things or challenges. Because when we were retired, we might think I could do whatever I want, whenever I want, with whoever I want. But saying goodbye to specific challenges or deadlines might not be the best thing for our brain health as well. There's actually a quote I like that says, challenges are what make life interesting, and then overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. And a great way to reintroduce challenges in retirement is to find something that you're interested in. Maybe it's a new hobby, maybe it's a language or some topic or subject, and then set a goal or a deadline associated with it, right? It could be a challenge to walk 50 miles this month and then track your progress as you go and the milestones you hit. It could be going through module 1 of learning a foreign language, or it could be memorizing 5 new verses this month, or maybe reading 2 books in the next 30 days. If you've been retired and you're not doing these things where you're working towards or achieving mini milestones to get to that bigger goal, you'll definitely feel the difference in purpose and meaning if you introduce some of those challenges and deadlines to your calendar. This can help make sure that your future is always bigger than your past and feeling good about what's to come. Here's a simple challenge to try for the next 5 days. It's set an alert on your phone and remind you, say towards the evening, 8:30 or 9 p.m. every day, and have the alert say, what made today better than yesterday? And just think about it, name a couple things. And then the next thing is, what can I do tomorrow that will make tomorrow better than today? If this was helpful, consider helping someone else by clicking the like button so that YouTube recommends this video to others. And for more financial retirement tips and then also non-financial retirement tips, subscribe to this channel and then look at these videos here to help you on your retirement journey. Take care.